Skills represent progression within a certain part of Skyblock. Hundreds of players have reached the maximum cap for these skills, and there's Linman, the first person to achieve level 50 on all skills. He wasn't always the player he is known as today. Linman first logged onto Skyblock on July 20th in 2019. Most of his early days on Skyblock are unknown, but he has been one of the top fishermen since the beginning of Skyblock. His main source of money was from selling fish affinity talisman and bait rings on the auction house. Strangely, he had not earned his coins through summoning eyes as he has under 1,000 Zealot kills. On March 28th, Linman acquired fishing level 50 and posted an image on the forums. People were very suspicious of him due to not having a skill API on at all throughout his grinding, but had suddenly emerged as the first person to hit fishing 50. There was a bit of controversy on whether he auto-fished or not to acquire his fishing level. Looking at his replies on the forums, he had been fishing for 7 to 8 months prior to hitting fishing 50. And because he hit fishing level 50 on March 28th, it means that he hit fishing 50 one day after the 20% more skill XP was implemented into Skyblock. He had completely destroyed the competition in fishing. The second person to acquire fishing 50 achieved it months after Linman had. The date of his level 50 achievements after hitting fishing level 50 are unknown or are very vague. He had hit level 50 on Alchemy Forging on Combat before June 1st. But suddenly on June 2nd, Jamero, one of the players who were close to achieving a skill average of 50, was stat wiped for macroing. This was around the time when Linman started to gain attention for a short distance to a skill average of 50. Thoughts had been an upcoming challenger as well during his time, and was his formal rival during the race for the first person to get a skill average of 50. Linman had hit level 50 on farming and enchanting during the next few weeks, while Thoughts had been working on all of the other skills. It had been neck to neck in leveling up their final skill for a skill average of 50. There was a lot of drama on who would emerge victorious throughout the skill average 50 race. Linman and Thoughts were both accused of boosting and macroing from both parties. Even with this dedication, Thoughts admitted his defeat on June 25th in a reply to a forum post and halted progression for his last remaining skill. He stated that grinding was not fun at all, as he had to spend over 10 hours a day on leveling up his skills, which ruined the game. With no competition against Linman, he hit mining level 50 on June 25th, 2020, making him the first person to achieve a skill average of 50. Even with all of the competition set aside, this isn't the end of Linman. He will definitely continue Skyblock, and maybe even take back the #1 fishing spot. Linman had done what people never expected to be possible and reached boundaries outside of limitations in Skyblock. He has inspired players all over the community to achieve goals that seemed out of reach. He was the first person to hit fishing 50 and became one of the best players within Skyblock today. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's a special achievement for itself.